French President Nicolas Sarkozy today announced that Germany and France would be looking to converge their tax policies. This comes as both Germany and France face considerable opposition to the austerity measures and the declining popularity of both Chancellor Angela Merkel in Germany and French President Nicolas Sarkozy. The announcement came at the meeting that the German Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble also attended. And it actually caught both the visiting German minister and the French government off guard because Sarkozy's statement was neither expected nor was it really followed up with a statement from the French government on how exactly the two countries would begin to converge the tax policies. From a German perspective, there's no problem with the idea. Germany would welcome the idea of France becoming more like Germany, but that would really mean France converging to a German tax policy, not necessarily both coming to some sort of a middle ground. And this is really the fundamental issue of the idea. How does one coordinate fiscal policy that has to deal with raising taxes and also coordinating spending with another sovereign state? At the heart of the European Union is really the German-French relationship. Without this relationship, there is the European Union. European Union was essentially founded on the idea that France and Germany had to be integrated sufficiently so that any war on the continent between the two would be impossible. There were other reasons, but in specific terms of Europe, these were the most important. The two represent leadership in a unified front. The problem since the Cold War has ended is that Germany has essentially reasserted its own interests. Germany reasserting leadership of Europe would be a challenge to France, and it would be also a challenge to the Franco-German leadership of Europe. And therefore, any initiative that illustrates that the two are moving closer together is an encouraging one in terms of Berlin and Paris continuing to lead Europe. We can put the latest proposal in that context. Sarkozy wants to reaffirm that France is on the same page as Germany. The timing of the proposal is very interesting. Both Berlin and Paris are dealing with low popularity of leadership. Angela Merkel is in trouble, not just because her own personal popularity has slumped, but also because the coalition between CDU and FDP that's in power is fraying. And there's also indication that within the German cabinet, there's opposition to how to actually enact German austerity measures. On the French side, Nicolas Sarkozy is not just facing low popularity, he's also facing actual corruption scandals within his own party. And so the distraction of proposing a new set of convergence criteria for Germany and France could work to the benefit of leadership in France, at least temporarily. What could happen if popularity of Sarkozy and Merkel continues to deteriorate is that their own party members, their own colleagues, begin to doubt whether they should be following up on policy initiatives. And this will fray their ability to transmit policy ideas into policies and into laws. And if that happens, both Sarkozy and Merkel will become completely embroiled with domestic matters, therefore reducing their ability to work together as a leadership engine for the European Union.